see the difference now. So this is the actual class, and here I have the compare2 method. So that means whoever is accessing this employee object, whoever is adding, whoever is taking the employee objects multiple times, they will get in, the result is, it will result based on the age. It will sort based on the age. That is the default, because we have implemented compare2 method, and we did the custom sorting based on the age. So whoever is calling, taking multiple employee objects in a Treeset in their requirement, so all the employee objects will sort based on the age. So now the default behavior for default sorting behavior for employees, it will sort based on the age. So the default behavior for string is, it will sort based on the alphabets, and for numbers, obviously it will sort based on the numbers. So here if you see, everything is default. The behavior, the sorting behavior is default for number, for string. Now for our employee class, everything is having default behavior. So the default behavior is defining based on whatever you have written in the compare2 method. Okay. Now I don't want the default sorting order. Now I want our own sorting order. Okay. Now if you want our own sorting order, then we need to define our own sorting order. Though it is employee class, it is our defined class, we have created this class, and it is having some default sorting order, but we don't want that sorting order. Now I want a separate sorting order. Okay. So what we will do? We will take a separate class which implements the comparator. Okay. Now let me take one class, custom sorting. Okay. Now this custom sorting, what it will do? It will implement the comparator. So when I implementing comparator, then you need to override the methods in it. Now if you see here, it is just overriding compare method, but it is having two methods, equals and compare. We don't need to override that, because the equals method is not from comparator. The equals method is from object class. Okay. So now again here also the same thing. It is by default it is 0, and again when you say 0, then that means it will take only one object. So we will write our logic here. So if you see here, the difference between compare and compare2 method, compare method is taking two objects, whereas our compare method is taking only one object. So now what I am doing, I am that passing object, I am checking with the existing. This means the current class. This means the current class object. and this is the object that I am passing. That object value I am checking with the current class object. Okay, so that's what we have seen here, right? So every time when you are adding a new object, that is comparing with the existing object. So in our case, this means existing object, current object. This we are comparing with the newly adding object. Okay. So compare to method is taking only one object, whereas here compare method is taking two objects. I mean, both are same. So compare method is taking two objects. Here also I'll write in now when it comes to here object one. Now object one, it is an employee object. Now my custom sorting order is I don't want sorted based on the age. I want, because that is the default behavior. Now I want sorted based on the number. It is not. Same, but